Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Automation Light Campaign V2 in Achana, even though it says Gazmia still. And we are producing or engineering loads of cars right now, and then just came off of engineering the Dash 95, which has 5 trims, 2 muscle car trims, and 3 light sports / supercar trims. Pretty exciting, and we put them into larger factories too, so that we can produce the shit out of them. Anyway, economy, of course, looking mighty impressive, but as soon as the cars are done, this is probably on a pretty big downturn again. I hope it's not a major crash, but just a decent, normal-ish downturn. But overall, this looks like the massive bulge of awesome, and I'm expecting a pretty big correction to be around, as in like a general downtrend from here, a big general downtrend from here, around 2005 to 2015, so let's say 2010-ish. But anyway, we aren't there yet, and we have then like 10 more years to sell massive amounts of cars. And I mean, factories can always be abandoned, so I don't really care. The thing I want to do today is to design a follow-up version to the Pico 87, which isn't that old, but we are going to make a super tiny car, which is very awesome and very good for the inner cities in Froinia. Okay, let's do this. So we start out and choose a car body which is tiny, like this one. If you thought this one, there's a 5-door version. As a 5-door version, this one only has a. How is this one even smaller? This one has a size of 332, and this one 345. I think we're going with this one actually, because that one is just as large or small, just as tiny, but has 5 doors. But that sounds good. 5 doors is awesome because that gives us more practicality. Let's put some quality into here and make it mono steel transverse and double wishbone steel. Front wheel drive transverse. And it's mint green, our standard mint green color. And we put an inline 3 into it, alloy block. How much does it? Oh shit, doesn't fit much. Doesn't fit much at all. That's a problem. That's really bad. Doesn't fit anything. 900cc, that can't be enough. I hope this will be just about enough to not get a penalty. The car won't weigh much, so that's a good thing, but still. Oh no. Okay. We are right on the limit here. I hope the fuel system doesn't fuck us over. Cast. Nothing to see here. Probably need to rev this a little bit higher than we want to. BBT helps. And 9.5, because we need to rev it higher. 35, because we need to rev it higher. And naturally aspirate, because we don't need to rev it higher. And then multi-point. Damn it. This one is too large. Let's see how much too large it is. No! Oh, okay, 900cc. There we go. Oof, that's just on the edge. Okay, let's deal with this and see how it goes. Maybe we have to put on a tiny turbocharger. Yeah, we will be lucky if we get to 65 horsepower. Damn it. Yeah, 35 here, but this is with a lot of knock, so maybe 50 horsepower. Yep, 50. Right. 50 is very low though. I don't know if this is enough. Yep, certainly something we have to check on. Well, maybe the base version will be fine like this, but anything else? I don't know. Maybe we have to go with McPherson strut front so that we fit a larger engine in this one. Anyway, what we're going to do now is to just build the base version and then check the detailed stats to see if maybe it's okay, maybe it's not. A little bit of overdrive, but I want to make sure then that we do get to 100 in third gear, so that we have decent acceleration at least up to that level. We do have a pretty good power transmission, as you can see here. This is adding to the power because of all our quality in there. Open diff and medium road. That's pretty large tires for a tiny car like this. 155s maybe? 155 should be fine. That's kind of cute. 16-inch rims and steel. Let's go with something like this. There's no weight on them anyway. And vented front. Do we need that much? 280 and like 200? Not even that. 180. So semi-clad and 40 it only needs that. Oh, that's nothing. It fits 5 seats. Yes, 5-seater. Perfect. There's so much room in this. And let's go with basic interior for the base version. And power steering, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same as always. Standard safety. Oh, yeah, it's monocoque. It's monocoque, so it isn't quite as bad, but it's a tiny car. And it may get to the limit of the safety requirements. It might not be that good. Standard. Oh, progressive, gas mono, and passive. There we go. Safety, no, it's fine. 36. 36 is fine. I do want to stiffen those up a bit. And now let's drop this. Oh, it's 5. Shit. 5.4. Okay, that's better. Not a good setup overall, but I mean, you deal with the cards you're dealt, right? No, what is it? You play with the cards you're dealt. Something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I want to say. Average reliability is pretty high. There's not much weight in there, and we have very good economy. That's as I would expect it. And overall, the city car buyers don't really care about that many seats. Let's put 4 seats in and it's still better. And what can we do here? Nothing. What can we do about the brakes? Oh, underbrake. That's very good. We can put this into it. And we need basically nothing, so let's put a drum brake onto it. Ah, fuck. All the brake fade. So that's how we deal with it. Maybe don't even... Yeah, that's even better. A tiny vented disc in the rear with no pad whatsoever. And we do have a tiny bit of brake fade, but we don't really care. So how is this one doing in the markets, I wonder? And it's doing well in the budget market, that's for sure. So yeah, that's our budget trim. Let's call it that. Alright, so one important thing I wanted to check out is this. And fucking hell, minus 5.7. That is not acceptable, actually. So that's why I didn't write anything into this one either, because I wanted to check before. Usually I put the capacity here, but that's not good enough. I think we need at least 1.2 liters. And that means I will have to change this one to this one to McPherson, so that we have a little bit more room here, and see if that helps. Can make it larger. Ah, are you kidding me? Has it actually accepted this? I don't know. There should be a little bit of difference in there. So this is double wishbone McPherson, yes. And this, and this, and this. Does it work now? Yes, okay, now it accepted it. That's good. It's just a little bugged. 1.1 liters. Oh yeah, this is working out. Now we can even make a little bit more sensible stroke. Oh yes, that helped a lot. So there you go, folks. McPherson is the solution. So 1.2 liters, much better overall. What is the performance saying? 60 horsepower, but we are knocking. So it will be even higher, 63, and maybe open up the exhaust, 65. Is this too much already? I do want to have the extra economy down there. For the revving, it's looking decent enough. Let's just check if that is enough. I think it is. I really think it is. 74. Do we need to change anything for it to update? So, yeah, okay. So, what do you say? Drivability? Yes, performance penalty is gone. But now the optimization is all shit again because the engine is heavier, obviously. So what I want to do is up this one. And lower this one. Gives it a bit better balance too. That's and it's decent. Okay, here we go. 73 drivability. So we gained 4 drivability because of this. Basically, around there. Didn't have a bad drivability before, but now it's at least a little bit more future-proof, this design, and has more capacity to carry interiors, which weigh more than nothing. And may even fit your mom. No, I'm kidding. That's not possible. Not in this car. So from here, let's clone it and make something fancy out of it. Oh, the premium interior and standard CD. Yeah, the premium is too expensive. That's better. Let's check for bottoming out. Bottoming out, not a problem. But I do need a little bit more camber in front. And probably brakes. Oh yes, the brakes. Yeah, salvage a little bit of it. 170 here maybe. Yeah, that's better. And pad type? Nah, it doesn't help that much. So 180s here. Yeah, that's amping up the drivability slightly. It's upsetting the overall balance a bit. The rears are locking up too easily, but we'll deal with this. And that's potentially everything we need for this car. Or do we need to have any kind of special fancy version? I doubt it. But looking at this, we are doing super well, even though they can pay for it. Like, everyone in this category can buy it. So we could make a luxury version. Let me just check what that does. And then we can make the luxury version a 2-seater. Because they don't need quite as much practicality as the other categories. And how's it going? Well, yep, that's looking better. 128 in City Premium without any kind of markup. That should sell pretty well. It's 4,300 more expensive though. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Anyway, I think we're done here. That was quick enough. See, everyone is happy. Oh, maybe the performance is too bad now again. Let's just double check. Oh yes, well, nothing we can do about this really. Or is there a way to make it faster to 100? No, there isn't. No, this is even slower. Fuck. Okay, no, nothing we can do about this. There... Oh, we could rev it slightly higher. Do we want to? Our drivability is still high enough. It's a very slow premium vehicle. A very slow luxury vehicle. The luxury snail strikes back. Come back in 5 weeks to see how it goes. And let's go into engineering. Reliabilities are looking good as a base. Yeah, the base one is 81. Can put down a bit more funding as well if we want to. There we go, 82, 77, 79. And for the engine, that's super cheap. Just crank it up. Don't need additional funding here. 79, that's Brilliant. The Pico is produced in a large factory. Large 42, okay. That's exactly what we need here. No changes here. Wow. That requires a lot of rebuilding, retooling. Why? Is the question. Why? Why? Why do you need so much money? In the Tilvik plant. Alright, around there, yes, this is looking like it's working. And let's give them some decent markups. Wow, 27 to 1? They want to buy that many cars? Are they crazy? Yes, I guess they are. So 50 here, or 40 there, and the premium goes with 60? And maybe we need a few more shifts. Yes. Alright. Alright. I think that's it. Our grand total, yeah, it isn't bad. 2 billion. We have that money. And now finally, that was a break even of 15 months, so not too shabby, but just look at this massive list of cars we have for our next run. Whew. Yes. Okay, let's calculate from here. How many more of these do we need to do before the game actually ends? Just one more, right? Or... no, I think that's it. Maybe 1.5 times more. Some select cars, like the more premium vehicles, would want to have a refresh maybe a little earlier, a little lower runtime than 10 years. But then we just let them run out and let's produce a lot of score for us, and that should be all good. So now we can take another look at R&D and see what more we need. So this is at 4, this is at 9, so we are almost there. And let's just continue. Alright, here we go. Even though we bought, I think it was 4 huge plots, we made a profit of 3 billion, basically. Not too bad. Let's take a look at what the research and development does. Body is still going strong. Let's amp it up by 1 more. And from here, yeah, it's just waiting. The productions are going awesome. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's not even... the top is flat. There's not even a sharp correction. It's going up so much that they just ignore the correction, basically. That's mighty impressive. That really is impressive. And the premium normal segment, oh yes, they are beyond 1. That is very early to go beyond 1. We made it to 1997 and had a pretty big profit, 3 billion. But all the engineering projects, the expensive engineering projects, are going on at the same time, obviously. So that is a big amount of costs. We can also check that out here in the finances screen. And let's pause it here, and you see that, oh yes, things are going up in costs. What is doing that? Is that the R&D? Can't really be, can it? No, that's just a few million. That's not it. Production? No, not really. Let's check the other finances. That is... oh, that is including... it's including the... the factory. The factory has come up. And the engineering. Look at this. Wow. Per month, 150 million extra in costs there. That's quite big. The R&D is almost as big. No, it's a little bit bigger than that, but it has turned down slightly. This is where all our money is going, basically, into the various engineering projects, and now into the factories, because the Gent is almost done, and it will be exciting to see how that one will sell, and this one just can continue to go. Okay, let's forward to the Gent and see what happens. I hope it isn't encroaching into too many of the markets. Oh yes, okay. Ooh, it's it's selling too well. The premium is selling out. The luxury is... oh yeah, that one was built on a medium factory, right? Let's revise this one and see what we can squeeze out. Oh, I didn't even set up the production. Or was that very deliberate? We can't produce enough of any of these, basically. Oh, how many shifts can we put in? There we go, 2.4. More markup? Something like this, maybe? And then just produce as much as we can. I mean... yeah, let's try this out and see how it goes. I mean, this gives us massive amounts of score, that's for certain. Wow. Just 2 months of worth of score, this is already 580 in 2 months. That's amazing, because they are selling into the very, very top tier segments. So that's exactly what's happening there. They give massive amounts of score and we have pretty big profits on this. Profit margins are massive. But we are overproducing a little bit of engines. I wonder why that is. Let me just check if they are all matched still. Oh wow, yeah. Very high score, and we are having a 100% markup on these, basically. Let's see, the GT Premium, how that one is doing. Wow, 110 and 95% affordability. At 140% markup, yeah, that gives us a lot of score. Oh, look! Basically, the Dash has having problems selling now. It's very slight problems. Because of the Gent. That is the one which is encroaching slightly, obviously. And it's the Muscle version which has problems. Although that is selling so many cars in Gazmir. And by the way, let's check out where this one is selling. How do we do that? Can we see that? No, of course we can only sell the prognosticated sales. Can we? Yeah, that is just a prognosis of sales and not the actual sales. So that's not good. Let's go out of here and let's take a look at these sales. Oh? Okay. What's going on? Oh! It's late in the year and soon all our other productions are coming on. Are they already cancelled? The Taurus is cancelled already. And some of the others are coming online now, so let's forward even more. Oh yeah, we lost money because of the factory building, it seems. Gained? What? We gained so much prestige? What is that one coming from? The Gent! Ah, it's the Gent. We click play. And here we go, the production started with the Mini Hopper 95 and the Taurus 95. That is exciting to see what comes out of it. Wow. Oh, okay, that's massive sales. Wow. Let's revise this one. They are not even selling in Florinia. Nothing. What the hell is going on here? Let's see if we can't change things a little bit. Yeah. We can produce more. And we can up the markup. That should be good. A markup 50. And now for the Taurus. It's selling enough, but maybe we can amp up the production even more. No, it's already at 3. That is all we can do. We can give it more markup. Yep, more markup it is. Oh yes, that's about right. 0.05. Oh, that doesn't last long. But oh, look at this. This is just a matter of taste here now. So the Floridians do like their light delivery vehicles much better than the heavy delivery. So you see the difference here between these 4 figures? The Gazmians do like the heavy delivery much better than the light delivery. So it's all working out as intended. What isn't working out as intended is the increase in sales price for the mini hopper that was grotesquely bad. And why isn't it selling here? In Florinia. Oh, it can sell in Florinia because of the fucking safety concerns they have. So let's just get this one back to something more reasonable. And 2.5 maybe. And drop the base markup. Yeah, still not quite enough. This one doesn't sell well. I mean, it was a bad design, it seems. Definitely not safe enough. So let's put it back to 2 shifts and just make it efficient. Let it roll along. And at 35, probably should be doing well. Just adds a little bit of score. No harm done, basically. And we continue on to February 1999. That will be quite a year. What is the economy doing, by the way? Oh yes, minor correction. Well, big correction in the luxury market, but still fine. And in the sales, yeah, everything is green again. We do like to see this. And the percentages are looking good enough. Oh, nice. Perfect timing. Now we have 4 in body. We may want to go a little bit higher to 6. And yeah, let's continue to February, or rather March 1999. We lost 4.6 billion because of all the factory building going on. Let's pause here and take a look at the finances. This should be pretty scary to see, how our costs are exploding. Oh yes, look at that. Bam! It's 1.4 billion a month in factory building costs here right now. And engineering's taking a dive there, that's all fine. Cost versus income, ooh, yeah. No more income because we are not selling cars. Damn it. Yes, they are all in engineering. It's soon to be done. Let the production begin. Ooh. And one sec, let me just kill those engines. We need to have a clean table. And set for scrap, yes. Okay, so these are all the cars in production now. And these are selling a decent amount. And now comes the new stuff. Let's see how much of a fuck up this is. Oh no, not too bad. It isn't too bad. Okay. Overproduction is just very slight. And the best thing about it is, look at this. This is crazy. We are selling both variants of the mainstay car from huge factories. And they're just selling all of them. Oh, that's really good news. The Dash is not doing quite as well, even though... Oh, the muscle variants. The muscle variants are overproduced, and the LS base is underproduced, and the LS premium is underproduced. We can fix that. That should hopefully help it a little bit. The Pico. Too many of the luxury variant. That is to be expected. Wow, just look at how many of the base variant we are selling in Achana. It doesn't even get to Florinia. What the hell, that's amazing. Maybe we should just mark them up a little bit more, because that's just crazy town. Something like 50. That should make sure they actually get somewhere. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, now they at least get a little bit into Florinia as well. And the premium is selling really well in Florinia and in Gasmere. So this one is pretty much spot on now. The Dash. No, the muscle premiums don't really want to sell. Damn it. Getting too many. Right, they do like the light sports cars much more. I don't quite understand. And we do have the problem of not being able to produce enough of the other. So let's shift this one down. and produce more of the premium here. The Ellis premium. Ah, yeah, that's better. It's better. Still having problems with the muscle premium overall, but it's good enough. I hope we can always pull down the pricing later on. And now let's go to the next one. So the VA Dash is doing a decent job. We are now accumulating lots of profit and lots of score. Just look at the score. Wow, it's pretty big because we are selling into high worth categories. And the whoa, look at that, 8,000 score just from this one, and it's selling really well. GT Premium is also selling well. This one is stacking up a lot of cars right now, and that means we can start producing a little bit more efficiently instead of cramming them out, so that we have a higher margin effectively. And the mini hopper, well, it's still having a little bit of problems. Do we want to decrease production further? I don't think we do. And here we can shift production from superior and premium towards base. And for the VA Hopper 95. That should help it out a fair amount. And no problems whatsoever with the family utility and family. They are just selling so many copies. Alright, there are two smaller problems. The VA-95 is having a few problems to sell. And that could be very much due to the market exploding here. Massive correction inbound, and that is especially true for the markets the Dash is selling into. But it's not that bad. Still decreasing slightly, but not much. And now the sales. Just look at the sales. The only thing we don't have is a convertible. So R&D is also looking good. But I need to correct the production for the Dash and for the Taurus. So let me do that real quick. Alright, that's done. And now we are all ready to get into year 2000. Party like it's 1999, yes. And there we go, year 2000. And yearly report says... there we go, 4 billion in profits. Our revenue was 40 billion almost. Pretty impressive. Prestige continues to go up, which is good. So overall we become a run-of-the-mill company which does everything and everything pretty well and has a very high reputation. So we pause right there. Take a look at the current financial situation. And we see that, yes, we are back in the green. Very much so. The R&D is looking good. Soon we have very high body tech. And yeah, still a year or two before we need to design the next generation of cars. And this is so green. Let's check the regions. This is amazing. So Farina, everything's green. Ahana, everything's green. So basically we are the ultimate car company right now. Don't excel at anything really, apart from maybe reliability, but everything is just, yeah, we dominate the markets. So this is all good, and we are ready to just play a few more years and then start designing the next round of cars and just finish off with it. Like, look at this. 160,000 in score already. Year 2000, just breaking year 2000. That's really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.